It is with sorrowful hearts that we announce the death of our son, father, brother, and uncle, Claude Byron, also known as Mikey, who passed away at the Concord Nursing Home in Brooklyn, New York, on Monday, March 16, 2020, at 6:45 a.m. He was 59 years old. Mikey was originally of Ravine, Dennery, but resided in Herkimer, New York. He was predeceased by his father, Jernes George, brother Augustus Malcolm, sister Stephanie Giddens, stepfather Joshua Malcolm, and his nephew Nathan Uriah Stanislaus. Left to cherish his memories are his mother, Rebecca Malcolm, also known as Elmina Byron, of Ravine, one daughter, Andia Edward, of Ravine, currently in Martinique, one son, Michael Gordon, of Brooklyn, New York, 7 sisters, Mary Abbott, also known as Iseline, of Ravine, Rosalind James, also known as Jenny Byron, in Texas, Sonia Edward, also known as Sister Sonia, of Richford, Cecilia Prosper, also known as Jalis, of Ravine, Rosalind Dimas, also known as Disha, Teresa Edwin, also known as Jan, Fomenta Edwin, also known as Quela, and their families, all of Ravine. 6 brothers, George Byron, also known as Silvery, of Ravine, Peter Malcolm, also known as Bobby, of Ravine, Robert Malcolm, also known as Pressure, in Denrivier, Elwin Jules, in London, England, Lorenzo Damas, also known as Dwayne, of Ravine, Collins, also known as Kilibui. 6 grandchildren, Carrie Edward, of Ravine, Candia Edward, Keisha Edward, Javan Edward, Benji Edward, and Faith Edward, all in Martinique. 3 great-grandchildren, Carrie Ann Ernest of Belmont, Dennery, Janiel Labijoff, and Geordie Joseph, both in Martinique. Mother of his son, June Gordon, of Brooklyn, New York. His stepdaughter, Onisha Morris Hopper, of Brooklyn, New York. One uncle, Louis, in Tomaso, Dennery. Nieces, Dimphina Abbott, in New York, who is also his caretaker. Maria Abbott, also known as Tutum, of Ravine. Angelina Polius, also known as Farah, of Dennery. Erica Constantine, also known as Movia, of La Pearl. Desma George, of Ravine. Curlin James, in Texas. Andy Byron, in Texas. Julita Abbott, of Ravine. Marcia Stanislaus, in Maryland. Shanda Prosper, of Ravine. Lydia Edwin, of Richford. Amaris Louise, in New York. Emily Abbott, in Atlanta, Georgia. Glenda Abbott, of Ravine. Sasha Abbott, of Ravine. Lisa Charles, in Canada. Nasha Evans, of Ravine. Nephews, Henry Byron, in Texas. Christopher Polius, also known as Cossie, of Gadet. Tracy George, in New Jersey. Osbert George, of Richford. Yandy Talium. Christus Edwin. Burton Giddens. Jason Darius. Urban Prosper. Urbanus Prosper. Mario Ramo. Mervyn Prosper. and Neil Malcolm, all of Ravine, Nehemiah Malcolm of Denrivier. Sisters-in-law, Suzanne Malcolm of Ravine, Suzette Malcolm of Denrivier. Brothers-in-law, Narcissus Edwin, also known as Brocliffe, of Richford, Alban Prosper, also known as Gilbert, of Ravine. Close cousins, Vinia Abbott in the U.S., Aldrija Baptiste, Elvira Abbott, Letitia Marcel, Helena Edgar, also known as Frina, all of Ravine, Agnes Etienne in St. Croix. Best friends, Felix Jean-Baptiste, also known as Matty in the U.S., Selwyn Abbott in the U.S., Robert Abbott, also known as Atuboy of Ravine, Johnson Edwin, also known as Chlo in the U.S., godmother, Nelia Herman in St. Croix. 2 godchildren, Nadia Damas of Ravine, Ansha Abbott in the U.S. Also left alone are his extended family, the Abbott and Byron families of Ravine and environs, New York and England. The Ravine community and other relatives and friends both here and abroad that are too numerous to mention. Special note, upon a directive given by the Chief Medical Officer, the body of our beloved Claude Byron was cremated immediately upon arrival in St. Lucia on Wednesday, May 20th, 2020, at Rambali's funeral parlor, La Tonnevier 4. Further details regarding his interment will be provided subsequently. May he rest in our Father's everlasting love and peace.